Winston Churchill. He was a Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. He was born in Woodstock, Oxfordshire, England, on 30 November 1874. His father's name was Lord Randolph Churchill, and mother's name was Lady Randolph Churchill. His father was a prominent politician, and mother was a magazine editor. He was a rebellious young boy who hated formal education. In April 1888, he was sent to Harrow School, a boarding school near London. He did poorly there, though he developed a love for the English language. After leaving Harrow in 1893, he applied to attend the Royal Military College, Sandhurst. He failed in his initial attempts to pass the test, but eventually got selected. He graduated in December 1894 and was commissioned as a cornet, second lieutenant, in the 4th Queen's Own Hussars Inn. Churchill attended the Royal Military College and joined the British Cavalry upon graduation. He traveled to many places while with the military and worked as a newspaper correspondent, writing stories about battles and being in the military. While in South Africa during the Second Boer War, Winston Churchill was captured and became a prisoner of war. He managed to escape from prison and traveled 300 miles to be rescued. As a result, he became something of a hero in Britain for a while. In 1900, Churchill was elected to Parliament. Over the next 30 years, he would hold a number of different offices in the government, including a cabinet post in 1908. His career had many ups and downs during this time, but he also became famous for many of his writings. He married Clementine Hosier in September 12, 1908, at the age of 33. 5 children were born to them, of which one died as a child. At the outbreak of World War II, Churchill became First Lord of the Admiralty, in command of the Royal Navy. At the same time, the current Prime Minister, Neville Chamberlain, wanted to appease Germany and Hitler. Churchill knew this would not work and warned the government that they needed to help fight Hitler, or Hitler would soon take over all of Europe. As Germany continued to advance, the country lost confidence in Chamberlain. Finally, Chamberlain resigned, and Winston Churchill was chosen to be his successor as Prime Minister on May 10, 1940, at the age of 65. Soon after becoming Prime Minister, Germany invaded France, and Britain was alone in Europe fighting Hitler. Churchill inspired the country to keep fighting, despite the bad circumstances. He also helped to forge an alliance of Allied powers with the Soviet Union and the United States. Even though he did not like Joseph Stalin and the communists of the Soviet Union, he knew the Allies needed their help to fight Germany. With the Allies' help and Winston's leadership, the British were able to hold off Hitler. After a long and brutal war, they were able to defeat Hitler and the Germans. After the war, Churchill's party lost the election, and he was no longer Prime Minister. He was still a major leader in the government, however. He was again elected Prime Minister in 1951. He served the country for many years and then retired. Winston Churchill was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1953. He was died in Kensington, London, England on 24 January 1965 at the age of 90. Continuous effort not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential," said Winston Churchill.